What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to share a few things that God put on my heart, and let's just get into it. Fear isn't from the Lord, but God, fear that causes fear causes anxiety. Fear causes you not to act. God only wants you to grow and have peace and clarity. But to have those things, you have to know how like, you have to know how to judge a situation, judge your experiences. And that's why you have to have discernment. Discernment is the ability to judge wisely. So if you're just going to blame the situation for your shortcomings, you're giving the situation power instead of the situation giving you power. And it's always possible to switch at any moment, in any point in time in life. You just have to keep trying. And you have to want to learn. You have to want to grow. My dad's lighting fires, literally. Um, yeah, God sharpens your discernment through experiences. So tough experiences are gonna happen, but you learning from them benefits you. There's gonna be difficult experiences where you wanna act out or act negatively, of course. Yeah, clearly. I mean, you could burn that box that's over there. The one that had the shirt in there? Yes. Um, yeah, you're gonna go through tough situations where you want to retaliate. You want to give the same energy that you were given. But that's not the reason for the situation. That's almost like you giving someone else your power. You're retaliating. You're giving them the same energy that they have given you. But that's not your energy. You're giving them their energy. Instead, you could just use your energy to shift the entire situation, the entire vibe of the room, of the experience. And that's important. That's why you're here. You're here to shift things. You have a purpose. You're not here just for any reason. You didn't wake up this morning for no reason. What you watch, what you listen to, what you entertain yourself with matters. All of that plays a part in your future, in your perspective, not even really your future. It does play a part in your future, mainly because you're learning from it. So that lesson that you have, or that you are getting from that experience and just shifting your perspective, you still have that experience in your life, and it could be used to help someone else. Um, the music that you listen to, the shows, the conversations that you have with certain people, they matter, but don't allow them to have any control over you. Like I used to listen to Yeet, like heavy on it, and it would influence me to like feel like I was more powerful than God, almost. Not, I wouldn't say like God specifically, but it just made me feel more powerful than the power that I actually have. You get, and it wasn't like a step type of thing. It wasn't like a step forward. It was more so like a leap, and that's possible. You can grow that fast, but at the same time, that's not where you are now. You need to be present to learn the next steps. You can know what's in the leap, but once you take that leap, you could just be jumping into something that you're not ready for. And even that, even if you do take a leap, even if you do take those steps, you're gonna learn something regardless. You're gonna learn from your shortcomings. You're gonna learn from the falls, the trips. You're gonna learn from every experience. But what you learn is important. Like if you learn that, like you have an encounter with someone, I can't even say that either. I guess I was trying to say like you have an experience with someone who is hateful towards you. You could take that and be hateful towards anyone that's like them, or you could take that and shift it and try to give them understanding. Like instead of hating them back, you could give them the understanding that you have. Keep trying, even though they don't listen. It's okay. Don't like force it down their throats or anything like that. But if they approach you again, speak logic, speak wisdom. Um, don't assume you have unlimited time. Urgency isn't fear; it's awareness. I'm not saying that tomorrow you could die, but we don't know. Anyone could die at any moment. Our hearts, our muscles, and they could give out at any second, no matter how healthy you are. We've seen it. We've seen it. Um, yeah, just be mindful. Be mindful of the time we have here. Be mindful of the experiences we have. Learn as much as possible while you're here, because just being observant and learning from everything, it benefits you always. You can never learn something and it not benefit you unless you don't want it to benefit you. Yeah, I wanted to talk about spirituality as well, numerology, tarot cards, and all that. But it really just be my opinion. Uh, I don't think that people who gain their knowledge or just learn their next steps just by I don't know how they do it, like a card flies out the deck or something like that. Everything happens for a reason, and that's why tarot cards and numerology and spirituality, all that stuff actually is from God, because you wouldn't see it unless God wanted you to see it. We're all on our different paths. We're all living different lives, in a sense. We all have different purposes. So if someone is doing tarot cards and their life is changing either for the better or for the worse, that is still their life, and it's not even like it's for the worst of their entire life. It's not a good experience for a reason. Like, there's a lesson in that experience. You just gotta stay positive, keep your head up, and just stay focused, because God has you here for a purpose. No matter how different you are, no matter how weird you are, no matter how down you get, you're still here for a reason. Like you're in that rut, you're in that situation for a reason. You just gotta stay focused and just make sure that you keep your head up, stay positive, and stay true to yourself. You're the greatest in your body. You are the only one who is in your body. Your soul, your spirit is in your body. No one else's. So use that to your advantage. make yourself the best version of yourself. Um, yeah. If this encouraged you, keep seeking God and keep sharpening yourself, and don't let fear hold you back. Yeah. Well, you know, I hope y'all have a great week, a great day, a great month, and a great year. And just stay up.